So what our project is today is to make up another one of these right holders for our tacho unit. And as you can see here, we just used rare earth magnets to hold it to the frame of the lathe. We're going to do that on the other lathe, and the actual pickup is held in this right angle bracket, and we made up a bracket here that we've actually bolted the tacho unit to, which again is held by magnets, so we can remove it if we have to remove it. So the tacho unit that we're going to be installing is this one here. We've already made up a base for it. We've marked that out, and which is in the process of countersinking this and then drilling the holes to hold the actual tacho using the right screws or machine bolts or more machine screws there. And this one's going to be the right angle bracket. The only difference for this one is that we're actually going to make it slightly adjustable, so the actual pickup can be moved slightly if we need to get the best position. Alright, so we're just going to use an automatic setter punch to get the position. So we've got the lines marked there, just going over it with the center punch. That's one, and do the same for the other one. These don't have to be super accurate at the moment. We'll use these holes for our guides. So what we've done here is just put in our holes to secure the tacho onto the base plate, and the hole size there we used was just 1/8 of an inch. So what we're doing now is we're just going to do the drilling for the right angle bracket that holds the pickup. So what we're doing now is just putting in the next size drill. So this is a 1/4 inch, so we've gone from 1/8 to 1/4, and then we'll go to 1/2 inch. So what I'm doing here, I'm just going to cut out this center section here, and then we'll just file that down and make it fit. That's the other side done. Alright, so we've drilled the right angle bracket out, and as you saw before, we just cut the middle section out, and that allows us now to have a slot that we can adjust the actual pickup and get it aligned with the magnet. So I'm just going to put a 90-degree bend on the bracket, and we'll adjust that accordingly. So as you can see here, we've got the tacho mounted to the frame of the lathe, or the splashback of the lathe. And what we've used here, as you can see, are the two rare earth magnets. And they're quite powerful magnets. They're 25mm by 25 by 5mm. So that's not going to go anywhere as far as vibrating off, etc. So what we've done here, as you can see, we made up our right angle bracket. We've got an adjustment here for the actual pickup, and we've got two of the same size magnets that we're using to hold it to the side frame of the lathe. We've actually put a spacer piece in the back there because there's a bit of a drop down here. We've got the magnet that lines up with the pickup, and that can be adjusted left and right, up and down. You get it right. But the thing you've got to remember with these is that you've got to have the magnet orientated to the correct side, to your north side or your south side. In this case, it works on the south side of the magnet. So what we've done, just for a test run, we've already done a couple of test runs, one on 300 and one on 550. At the moment we've got it set for 550, so we'll just start up the lathe and we'll have a look at that. Start the lathe up, and it kicks in. As you can see there, we're getting 545. So it's pretty close to what the actual lathe is doing. Now we've set the lathe up for 300. To give it the ultimate test, we've set the lathe up for 2000 revs per minute, and we'll just see how that works. Alright, so what we're doing here is mounting a tacho system onto the bench drill. And the situation we got here is that we had to find the centre of the pulley system, because this is where the magnet's going to sit. And we've got to locate that position, for the pickup to come through. So what we did is we machined this up, got it the right height, so when you close the lid, it just comes down onto the lid. And when you closed it, as you can see here, the centre point came through, and that's what we've drilled. So now we can drill that and put our pickup through there and adjust it accordingly. With the tacho display, we just found a position and we measured that in. We put a line for the back section for the display, and on the bottom of the display we found the centre. We came in 20mm either side, and put a 1/8 inch hole which will suit the securing bolts that are going through here. And now we've just got to mark that position and then drill that. So what we've got here now is the rare earth magnet, which we've put on top of the pulley, and fortunately these are metal pulleys, so we don't have to glue it down. And we've got the pickup, and we've adjusted that so it clears the magnet by about 5mm, and we've put in the fixing screws for the display. And you can see that we've cable tied down the cables, and it's all ready to run. Alright, so we've got everything set up now. We've set the right pulley or the speed for about 620. We're just going to turn this on. 664 reading. So to get this done, this has probably taken us about an hour to drill, mount and set everything up, plug it in, test it, make sure it's all working. So that's another job done, and now we can see what the actual speed is that the drill is running at.